Hello everyone, welcome to the race preview for this weekend's Austrian Grand Prix. The second race that we have in Spielberg for Formula 1 this season, and it is very much advantage Red Bull. As we've seen in the Styrian Grand Prix, Max Verstappen took a commanding victory over Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. What's going to happen this weekend? Honestly, my head says it will be the same repeat of the race, only a bit more refined. I think we've seen that with double headers at the same track. I know last year's second Austria race wasn't necessarily the most thrilling race compared to the first, but my heart says we're going to get a great race and the weather might actually do something this time. I know it's hard to depend on the weather, but it would be a nice factor to see how that would change the pecking order. If you look at it now, Red Bull have put a lot of upgrades into this car and their Honda engine is performing to its best. The best that we've actually seen in Formula 1 for a long time for Honda engines. It's actually the longest that Mercedes have gone without a win since 2014, so this is pretty serious stuff for Mercedes to get their title and defend it pretty much. Lewis Hamilton is driving, like I said, he's driving the best that he's ever drove in Formula 1. I think the way he's extracting the maximum from that car, when you see the performance compared to his teammate, on a race day especially, it is frightening how much him and Verstappen are able to pull away from the rest of the pack. But then again, they are the two best Formula 1 drivers. Yeah, so it kind of, you expect it, but it's still very impressive to see. And yeah, Red Bull, can they defend this? I imagine so. I think that they've got a really good base for this circuit. Verstappen loves this track, and Sergio Perez showed last week that he has the pace to challenge for the podium. I think the Mercedes will try and counteract this by bringing Bottas for, the rear guard of Hamilton, but it really depends if they can lock out second and third or first and second on the grid. This weekend, Mercedes really need to have both cars in play for a strategy to really work against Verstappen. If it's Verstappen first, Hamilton, Bottas and Perez in the top four, we're in for a very good race. But yeah, I think that it will be Verstappen that will just edge this one. And then we look further down the field, we see McLaren, who have had a fantastic run with Lando Norris lately. The consistency is just fantastic. And I put a post out today on our social media channels, and a lot of you seem to think that Lando is the driver of the season. Personally, myself, I think he's the driver of the season so far. And can he continue his strong form around here? Yes, I think so. Can Ferrari get close? It depends. I think if Leclerc didn't have the incidents last weekend, we could have seen him maybe challenge Lando or get close to him. It's hard to say, but Carlos Sainz had a great drive to 6th place. Yeah, Ricciardo, I think will need to step his level up again, but he's starting to learn that McLaren, and I think that it's a matter of time before he delivers a good result. And then the rest, AlphaTauri we didn't really get to see because of Gasly's incident. Aston Martin were okay, and Williams were okay as well, and the rest were just kind of where I expected them to be. Williams were just unlucky with George Russell's car problems, but I think Russell will be strong this weekend, and I think it could be the chance he gets into Q3. Now let me know your comments below on who you think is going to win the Austrian Grand Prix. Will Verstappen extend his advantage? Who knows? So make sure to subscribe to Christ F1 for more content, and I will see you on Sunday for the race review.